Hi guys, and welcome to this afternoon's writing live stream. How are we doing? How are we feeling tonight? Halfway through December. And if my camera is shaking, it is because Lark is currently playing on my bed, which is where we are today. This is our change of location today, because honestly, my office is very, very hot because hi. My office is hot today because it's very sunny in there. So I chose to be in here, which is moderately cooler. But hi, Mars. Hello. I'd like to know before we start. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Just cats being cats. Before we get started, I'd love to know like what everyone is going to be working on. I am going to be submitting my last final exam of the semester, and by last I mean I only had one, but like I'm going to be submitting it anyway, so I don't forget to do that, because I freaked out at noon because I thought it was due at noon, but it's actually due at midnight. So what are you, sir? My computer's on a stand right now, and Krohan is just like choosing to sit on the stand, so if I don't hold it, like the laptop is like he's weighing it down with his weight, and I would like him not to be underneath my laptop. We'll see if he actually listens to me. But yes, I need to submit that exam because I don't want to have another freak out, and I need to. So I'm going to be doing that. I've already written the exam, luckily. Like I've done all. It's basically like a long homework assignment. Like a long homework assignment. So basically, I just need to upload it and submit it. Okay, they've left the room, so perhaps there will be less antics happening. Mars outlining a story, and thank you. It's technically not finished until I submit it, so I gotta do that first. But otherwise, I think it should be a very good afternoon sprint. Excuse me, 1 second. What do you want? Do you want? She didn't bring her toy. She normally plays with this, I don't know like what to call this. I call it a milk tab or milk cap, but it's like if you buy coffee creamer or a half gallon of milk, there will be like this little like ring thing on the inside that you have to like peel off. And that thing, like she goes crazy with that toy. And so recently, and by recently I mean in the past 30 minutes, she's been bringing it on my bed, and then I'm throwing it for her like fetch. So she might do that a couple times. Hi, Lisa. Oh, you had 2 vaccines. Did you get your COVID and flu shot? Like, boom, boom, in the same arm? That's what I did. And I have to say, like, I didn't feel awful. I just felt tired the night of and the day after. I didn't have any, like, flu-like symptoms, though, and that was good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm a little warm right now because my air conditioning is not on, but that's on me, and I choose not to do anything about it. Oh, you got it in separate arms. It does mean it's working. Like, your immune system is working to fight off the thing that it needs to learn how to fight off. Yeah. This one time when I got my COVID booster, like, I think I got one in January, but that one, like, it felt like I had COVID, like, just like horrible body aches and fever, and it was bad. And I learned that it was because it was the Moderna booster, which is a lot more viral load than the Pfizer booster, which is what they're giving out, at least in my state right now. So that's what I have to say for that. Oh yes, you can. Wait. In my head, I read this as you can rest for the rest of the month, but you meant you have a rest day, so you can use this to like rest. That's good. So yes, I need to submit my final exam and oh, yes, I have an application for a job, like a library that I wanted to submit today. And there's technically no like deadline on the application window, but like I want it to be today because I've been working on it and I just need to do it. Like the job application is open until filled. So like the sooner the better, really. So yeah, I want to submit that today as well. So I'll be doing those two things. And then I will probably be, if I have extra time, I can probably take a glance at Project Faye. It's been a while since I've touched her, and I think the last time I did was on stream, not last week, but the week before. It's been some time, and I'm okay with that. We can always get back into things. That's just how it is. Yes, I must submit it, or else I will get a 0. And although it is only 30% of my grade, it is still 30% of my grade, and I would like to do well, please. My grad school program is actually all pass fail, so technically I only would need to make an 80 and everything to get a pass, but I still a 0 would, I don't know if it would put me under that threshold, but like it would not be good. And the final is the one thing that you cannot submit late. Can't do that. While I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and open the, oh, it is already open. That's great. Good. Cool. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and open the timer that we normally use for the stream. I don't know why I'm over-explaining everything, or maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm explaining the perfect amount. Yes, but I will go ahead and set up the, how do I share my screen again? It's been like a full week since I've used StreamYard, and I feel like that's the amount of time that it takes for me to forget how to do everything. But here we go. Here's how we do it. 15 minutes on the clock. Currently in my hand is a bread tab, and it's hurting my finger. What was I saying? I don't know. I'm going to submit my freaking exam, or I'm going to look over it, and then I'm going to submit it. And we will meet back here in 15 minutes. Oh my god. You think over-explaining is a good thing? Yeah, that's a good point. For everyone who's rewatching the stream on the replay, hello, I see you. With everyone's lurking, I also see you. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start the, I know some people also play this in the background while they are doing other things, so they might not be looking at the screen, so that's fine. I get that. But yeah, we're gonna have our first 15-minute sprint. Hope you guys do well. See you in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right, friends. Oh, voice is quiet. Hold on. Hi, friends. That was the end of our first writing sprint. How did we do? How are we feeling? Lark is feeling very cuddly right now, so she is all up in my business, but that's okay. That's okay. I see we have a new friend join us. Hi, Flora in the Fawn. Hello. And Lisa ordered food. Oh, I'm sorry your arms are sore. But there will be a day when your arms are not sore. And I'm glad you got food. That is my water bottle, ma'am. You cannot knock that over. Mars got half a chapter outlined. I did submit my final exam, so that's great. Oh, I didn't bring the top for my water bottle in here. That's what I needed to get. So I submitted my exam. It's all done. It's all over. Yeah, it feels great. It feels like hard to believe that it's over because I just submitted it like 3 minutes ago, but it is, and I did submit it, and it says submitted, and I did it, and now I'll close the tab, and I can no longer modify my answers. In fact, I should just quit Word. So I did. It's submitted. It is done. Cool. Now, what else am I going to do? I think I'm going to work on my cover letter because I'm almost finished with it. I just want to like read through it one more time to see how it is, because it's gotta be good. It's gotta be great. This is a very competitive program I'm applying for, and I want to like make sure it's like as good as possible. And I think I'll probably go back into the application portal in the next sprint, and I will like finish up my materials. I probably will hold back on the cover letter until like later, until I can get one of my bosses to read it. But yeah, I gotta do that today. Today's it, getting everything done today. I also got my dryer fixed. So not only does it work, but I am also sitting on not brand new, but like freshly washed sheets and blankets. All this. It's clean. It's all clean. And there's moderately less cat hair on it right now, so I feel like I can do anything. And I love it. I love that feeling of clean sheets and a clean bed. It's been a while because my dryer's been broken, but got it fixed. It needed to have like, it's called the dryer vent, but you need like a leaf blower to fix it. So the guy came in and just was like, did like a leaf blower thing. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't really watching. And now it's fixed. And now I can actually wash my clothes and I don't have to take them home, and I can wash my freaking bedding like I did. And it's all done. It feels great. It feels great. Mars, you have to. Oh, sorry. In my head, this was out of the washer, and I'm like, you gotta rotate it. You gotta rotate it, or else it's gonna smell bad. But it's just out of the dryer, so no worries there. But you gotta do it. You gotta do it. What program am I applying for? I don't want to tell you exactly what it is because it's location specific. But I'll tell you, it's a 3-year position program. Like, it's a limited time, and it's basically becoming a full-time library staff member, and you get to do like your career interests are what you get to do on the job, and they hire a batch of recent grad students to do this library work every year, and like it's a 3-year program. It's got like it's meant to like fill the gap between like job that requires no experience versus a job that requires 5 years of experience, because like I don't know if you've been on the job market recently, but if you've recently graduated from college, a lot of jobs say like entry level jobs are like 5 years plus experience. So that's what this job is meant to like be, as like a gap in between that situation. So I really, really would love to get this appointment and this job at this library, but it's a very competitive program, and I know a lot of students from my school in my degree program are applying for it. So I'm just trying to do my best. I'm doing my best, and I'm writing the best cover letter that I can. Yeah, I hope I get it. They don't start interviewing until February, so I just want to finish my application today. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Cross your fingers for me. I would really like to work there for the next 3 years. I think that would be a good timeline commitment, like not too long but not too short either. And plus I like want to move to hi, do you want up? Well, I was gonna move the camera, but you can't see her anyway because she's behind the curtain. Between the 3 to 5 year range is when I would want to like, I don't know, that sounds like a motorcycle outside. But between 3 to 5 years is when I would want to like do a little hop skip over to Germany and stay there for like a couple years. I think that would be great. That would be fun. But we will see. We will see what happens. We will see. We'll wait and see. Otherwise, I think after I graduate, I might work for the company I currently work at, who is affiliated with my college. So we'll just like, we'll feel things out as time gets closer to my graduation date, which is in May. 1 semester left. I just finished up my schoolwork by submitting my final exam. It's all exciting. It's all happening. I'm okay. It's not terrifying. Yeah, isn't that it's so BS. It's like we want you to be 22, have a PhD, and have 10 years of working experience. Or like it's like I've seen job descriptions that are like everything I know how to do, but then it says at least 5 years in a relevant position. And I'm like, well, I'm 23 and I have 2.5 years at best, and probably only 1 year in user experience, which is what I would be applying for. So I'm like, guess I can't do that. But, you know, with this library job, I might be able to. Right now, we currently have, I want to show you our guest. He is sitting very nicely, sitting very calmly. This is Crohan, by the way. He's a full black cat, a medium large boy. Not huge, but you know. He's a big cat. He's got a lot to him. But he'll probably sit here the whole time to keep us company. And Lark is behind. I know it'd be more difficult for me to show you her, but she's a wanderer anyway, so she'll probably walk in front of me anyway. I know he's a little black bean, little coffee bean, little espresso pod. My cats are 1 year and 2 months old. They were born in October of last year from their birth certificate. So I'm going to say 14 months. Hey, that's my toe. He often reaches out, like curiously. Sometimes he does it with his claws, though. And not on my toes. No, thank you. I'm having a good afternoon. I'm a little hungry, but I'm having a good afternoon. Before this stream, around 1 o'clock, maybe like 12:45, I started making cookie dough. I'm making gingerbread cookies. My sibling is here staying with me in the apartment, and we're going to like cut and shape and decorate cookies later today. Maybe watch a Christmas movie. It's going to be very cute. The two of us have made gingerbread Christmas cookies consistently for the past 4 or 5 years now, and it's always a good time. It's a great recipe as well. I can drop it in chat if you guys want it. But something about me to know is that I never listen to recipes in terms of like how much spices to add, because like I measure spices with my heart. So, and I always think I know what's best, and I do know what's best when it comes to recipes. So I'm like, oh my god, that's why it tasted weird. I didn't put any salt in it. Can I fix that? Oh my god, how embarrassing. That's why it didn't taste that good. It tasted good, like spicy, but I was like, that's pretty sweet. Man, I didn't put any freaking salt in it. I gotta put salt in it. How am I gonna put salt in it? It's already done. What do I do? What do I do? I did look at the recipe while I was doing it. I did look. I just forgot the salt. I did. I was making gingerbread cookies, gingerbread dough, and I forgot to put salt in it, and it was really sweet. And I was like, "What's up? Why was it so sweet?" But I forgot to put the salt in. It needs a generous bit of salt. Can I fix that? Right now the dough's chilling in the fridge. I wouldn't want to make it tough though. Like, could I fix that? I don't really know. I mean, I wouldn't put like coarse salt on gingerbread cookies. I wonder what I could do. Could I fix it? Maybe I'll look it up. What to do if I forgot to put what to do if you forgot to put salt in gingerbread? What should I do? 2 people have answered this question. It says you're unlikely to get it evenly incorporated, so don't try that. It says sprinkle it on top just before baking because it's a flavor enhancer, but for like it probably, yeah, you wouldn't be able to mix it cleanly. I can understand that, but that's a bummer. Man, I can't believe I messed that up. I make this every year. Yeah. I mean, like, it's already like dough in its dough form. I wouldn't want to overwork it. I don't know. It's my problem to figure out. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. No, it's not. It's not bread dough. It's very different. It's cookie dough. Yeah. I don't know. I will probably end up sprinkling some salt on the cookies while they're baking, or like just before I bake them, because it is going to need it. Yeah. And I don't know how it's gonna react once I ice them, because when you put icing on something, like there's water in the icing and maybe the salt would interact with it weirdly. Or like maybe I just gotta like really work it in there, like get the salt and like really like mash it in there and just do the best I can. I will ponder this. I will think about this. It's still in the fridge, still chilling, so I can't do anything with it right now. I guess I could do it during the sprint, but not the next one because I need to work on my cover letter. It might work, but I don't know. I don't know. I've never made this mistake before. I'm so upset. My final exam was due at midnight, Lisa, and I just submitted it during the first sprint, so 20 minutes ago is when it was due, and now it is done, so that's great. No. There are no other flavor enhancers I could use. It's just like, I just forgot the salt. You kind of need salt. Yeah, they'll taste fine. They will taste fine. I'm probably gonna end up like messil and portering. Whoa, no, I always mess that up. Pestle and mortaring. Not that I have one, but I'm gonna like smash up some salt and then just like dust it and then mix it. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I think I have the means to make the salt really like dusty. I think I can do that. Yes. I am done. I am done with the semester. Feels weird to say that, but I am done. I might have time to make another batch of cookies, but I do not have the patience, energy, or molasses to make it. Because for some reason, when you make gingerbread cookies, you use 3/4 of a jar of molasses. And not the whole thing, not half, but 3/4. And I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but ridiculous. Oh, this is a good idea. If I cut out the cookies, crush up the salt, and then mix it with each cookie, that's a good idea. I could like divide the dough into really small bits and then make each of those bits one cookie and then like just mix the scraps together. That's a good idea, although I'm worried it would get like too salty. This is a very interesting concept. I have to be very precise. I would think about it. Yeah, I need patience, energy, and molasses. But you see, the thing is, like, with over salting, I think it would be fine because then you're just putting sweet icing on top. So I don't think it would be gross, but I just think it would be like a little sweet and salty situation. A cup of grains for cookie. I mean, I put a lot of salt in my cookies to begin with. I love some salt in a chocolate chip cookie. So I'm not worried about over salting it. I guess. I just don't know. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't use buttercream. I use royal icing, which is a mixture of egg whites and powdered sugar. And I feel like the flavor is just pure sugar, so I shouldn't put any salt in it. Lisa, you are free to talk. I love it when you talk. You don't need to restrict yourself. But I'm gonna go ahead and set up a second sprint because I need to consider the salt situation and read my cover letter and start finishing my application because I gotta do that today as well. And it's just a very productive day, people. It's going well. I'm trying to find. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. Here we go. I told you a week. A week is all it takes for me to forget how to use this website. But here we go. 25 minutes on the clock for our second writing sprint. Hope you guys get lots of work done. Thank you, Lisa. I will try to handle my salt emergency with grace. And we will start our second sprint of the afternoon in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right, I am back. Hello, welcome. Ooh, what was I thinking with this camera angle? Hold on. I opened the curtain a little bit, but I didn't adjust my camera. Wow, that is some harsh lighting. Lisa's food is here. That is great. What did I do? How did we all do? How do we feel? I'm gonna continue to rotate so the sun is better on my face. Hi. Now you see my nightstand, and my candle, and my multivitamins, and my fan. Oh no. How are we doing? Mars got a few more chapters outlined. I feel very crooked right now. Like, maybe that's better. Let me know if it's okay. I was working on I went to go have a snack. Had some kettle chips. They're quite tasty, quite crunchy. They do be getting stuck in my teeth, though. And then what else did I do? I was just looking at looking at my cover letter once more and realizing that I need to assemble a document for my references. I need to put that in a document. So I started making that document, and it's not hard. I just need to put everyone's name and contact and why I know them in a document. I'll be able to definitely finish it in the next sprint. Applying for jobs is nerve-wracking because you only get one shot. You better make it a good one. I'm trying to make it a good one. I'm trying. I think I'm done rotating for now because I'm now more or less fully facing the window. I think I'm done with my rotation. YouTube is good. That's a good way to spend your break. The cover letter is, I say it's like 90% done. I'm just waiting on someone to read it and get back to me. And I don't know if / when they would do that, which is a bit annoying, but nothing I can do about it. Maybe I can ask my mom to read it. I know she would. Yes, applying for jobs is so hard, so frustrating. But it's going good. Like, I'm almost finished with the application. I'm just on like the online portal now and like trying to like make sure I put in all my information right. Doing that kind of thing. It's going good. It's gonna get done. And I am so excited to be done. I would also love to play more Pokemon on my Switch, but I acknowledge that I should not do that right now, and I should actually submit my application. I think that would be a better use of my time than trying to catch I don't even know what's next. I'm not very far into the game, and don't ask me which one it is because I'm not gonna. I mean, one, there's freaking 25 different Pokemon games, and two, I'm not good at remembering their names. Yes, you see, I could submit the application and then play Pokemon, but the problem is I'm waiting on someone else to read my application letter. So I'm just like, I don't know when that's gonna be done. Ooh, you wrote another poem? Oh, are you writing like a poetry collection? That's so fun. That's so neat. Ooh, speaking of writing, I'm gonna live check my email, see if anything interesting is in my email. Nope, there are no interesting emails for me. That's fine. I know that was vague, but it's okay. What am I going to do this next bit? I'm going to submit my application, and I think we're going to hop into it soon because I just want to get it done. Yeah. I just want to get it done. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up. If I can remember how to do this. This is the third time I've had to do it today. Ooh. It is a. I can't tell if I'm low energy or high energy. I think maybe I should eat something, but then that means I have to make food, and that takes more energy than just eating some more kettle chips. um. Ooh. It's not a poetry collection, but a story told through poems from different point of views. I love that. That sounds like a really cool experimental format. It is cool, isn't it? It's so neat. Lisa's just gonna be watching YouTube. You do you, boo. I never said that in my life. I don't know if I liked it. Let's go ahead and change that banner to the third writing sprint. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. Alright, friends, that was the end of the... Oh, bye, Mars, bye. That was the end of the third writing sprint for the afternoon. How did we do? How are we feeling? I was right in the middle of looking at my resume, like seeing what's going on, because I noticed that when I changed it to a PDF, some fonts changed and it got weird. So I think I'm gonna export it as a PDF first instead of letting the application do that for me, because I'd rather it look nice than weird. You know what I mean? Except now I'm trying to like figure out how to export it at the same time as talking to you about it. I found it. Awesome. Okay, I'm exporting it, so I should just be able to like upload it and fix it real quick. Am I reading something? Oh, wait, am I muted? Can you hear me? I should be muted. Oh, you were muted. Did I mute you? Now I'm confused. What was I saying? I think I was talking about, yes, I just need, like, I was reading my application materials and the application website submitty thing just to figure it out. Like, I'm trying to, like, make sure everything's right, everything's correct, everything's true, because I want to get it all right. The last thing I need to do is basically submit my cover letter, and now also realize re-upload my resume because it looks a little wonky. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Anyway, that makes sense. And I am so excited to get back into Pokemon next sprint. If all else fails at like 9:30 p.m. tonight, I'll probably just submit the application anyway. That's what I'll end up doing. Hi. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Hello. I want to say like Funky Sai. Hi. Nice to have you here. Good to hear you're getting some editing done. Yes, I'm almost finished with this application, and I don't feel like I'm gonna hop into Project Faye today, and I'm okay with that. I made my peace with it, and honestly, it is a little overwhelming to think about going back into Project Faye, because it's been a while since I've gotten back into it, and when you spend more than a couple days away from a writing project, it gets more and more difficult to jump right back into them. You know what I mean? But yeah, actually, let me like figure out what Pokemon game am I playing. It is Shining Pearl. So like it's based on, I don't really know. It's based on Pearl. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It's the one for the Switch. I don't know how it's different from the original game, but that's what I'm playing. I just started it yesterday or maybe Wednesday evening. Not really sure, but I'm having a good time. And I'm also figuring out how to, what's it called? Like the thing like when you, oh my god, what am I doing? Like assembling a team, like getting the right set of Pokemon to like build the right like balance thing, but like also Pokemon that I like. I used to play Pokemon a lot when I was younger, like on the DS and the Game Boy, but it's been like at least 10 years, so I'm like relearning. I'm also playing it in German, so I can like keep up my knowledge of the language, and it's actually quite difficult to understand because, as you might imagine, the vocabulary in a Pokemon game is very different from the vocabulary that you might use in a German class or at a business or at a bakery in Germany. So it's quite different. It's expanding my vocabulary. That's cool. Also, all the Pokemon names are different because they're in German. So that's different. That's cool. No, it's not just you struggles to get back into things, Lisa. I am not gonna be catching them all, but I am that kind of person who does like to play to, like, 100% completion, um, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna be catching every Pokemon. I will try to see them all, but I'm not gonna catch them all. Um, I did not talk to my boss about Germany yet because uh, she hasn't visited the office, and I am my most convincing in person, so I'm waiting until I can actually see her in person to make my case. And yeah, on the other hand, she also has not been responding to my Slack messages, which is fine. She doesn't have to, but I don't want to like spring it on her in a Slack message if she's not using Slack. So that's how it is. And Slack, for those who don't know, is it's like Discord but for work. That's what it is. Actually, I can say the bathroom. Funnily enough, I said it wrong one time in Germany, and the person I asked replied to me in English, and I was like, "Dang! If I had said it exactly correctly, then maybe I wouldn't have gotten treated like a tourist." I used the wrong gendered article when I said bathroom. So like, wo ist die WC? It's supposed to be wo ist das WC? And so when I said D, like it just called me out. Like I don't know what I'm talking about. And maybe I didn't know what I was talking about. But I do want to say that Bulbasaur, I don't actually know if Bulbasaur is in this game because I'm playing I'm playing Gen 4, and that means the starter Pokemon are Turtwig, Piplup, and Chimchar. And I don't know all of their names, but in German, the name for Turtwig is Shelast, which doesn't have any like meaning in German for me of that meaning something like Turtwig. Piplup is Pulipi, and or maybe it's Pulpi. I think it's Pulpi. And then for Chimchar is I do not remember. Ja, ich spreche Deutsch. I learned German in college and continued to take classes in grad school. And I also went to Germany over the summer and had an internship there. Although it was not like my internship was not in German, but I was still in Germany for 3 months. So there is that. I did use German there. So yes, I do know German. Oh, interesting. Well, you should give it a shot. It might scratch that completionist itch. For me, my favorite part of any Pokemon game is the pageant part where like you I'm gonna find out what it is when I get back to it because it's been a while, but like it's like a competition. You try to like win like a bunch of style points for your Pokemon and make them like put like badges and like charms on them. Like that's my favorite part, and I will get back to it. Oh, thank you. That's what other people tell me, but I just try my best. There are some things I can't say very well in German. And now that I say that, I cannot remember them. So, I don't know. Sometimes the E gets lost, like sprechen, like the E gets lost in my throat when I try doing that. But ja, ich habe Deutsch gelernt und ich war 2021 gelernt. I started learning German in 2021. That's what I said. Do I have any German in my videos? I wonder. I don't think I do. I don't think I've really spoken that much German in my videos because people are not going to be able to understand what I'm talking about. Then again, I do have a German writer friend. Maybe we could just do an entire live stream in German. That might be cool. Thank you. If you want me to say something, I will be your puppet if you want me to say something. I have a pretty good grasp of most vocabulary, although apparently not when it comes to Pokemon. The friend is, her name is either Anne Sophie or Sophie Ann, and I always get it backwards, but it's that person. I did a live stream with her over the summer with Steeg, and Marta. It was the four of us. Yes, it is Anne Sophie. She is great. She's great. She's very funny. Oh, how fun. That's cool. That's pretty neat. I haven't talked to her in a while. I should connect with her more. Oh, guys, I realized I don't have a deck of cards. Ich habe keine Karte. So I need to go get them. So I will be like, Lisa. Yes, Steeg is reading my work. That's right. How do you know that? Did he say it? Did he say it on a stream? I mean, there's only two of us. There's Grayson Wild and there's me. He said it in a live stream. That's all right. I'm okay with people knowing. I'm just, when I didn't know that people knew, it's a bit of a surprise. Oh, well, it's me. It's me. Hi. I'm gonna go get my cards. It'll be a surprise because I don't have any in here. I'll be right back. Okay, I will say this. Ich muss no, not that way. How would I structure this correctly? Ich musste eine dicke Karte zurückgeben. Und ich werde zurückkommen. Tschüssi. Hallo, wie geht es mit euch? Ich habe die Karte. Und sie sind sehr, sehr deutsch. Sehr schön. Aren't they so cute? Thank you. This is a German deck of cards. It's very interesting because there are no numbers 2 through 6. And they are very like wonderfully, aren't they cute? They're very like beautifully illustrated. They're different suits. So we've got hearts, we've got acorns, I'm pretty sure. Where's the leaves? Oh, this is bells. These are bells. And then we got leaves. Those are the 4 suits. And like this deck of cards it's not as many as a normal deck of cards, so it's like, I don't know, it's just different. It's a different style of playing cards, and I'm not really like sure the game is that you're supposed to play with this, but they are what they are. This game is also unique because instead of jacks and queens, you have overnight and undernight. And this card is not really showing it well, but let me see if I can find another example. Yeah, I would say like these are like my most illustrated cards. But yeah. Yeah, I guess I can show it on the other one too, but like you can tell this is an undernight because the symbol is under like the arm of the knight, and for this one it's an overnight because it's like it's over the arm, at least I think. But like in case you're new here, I have a growing collection of card decks, and I get them when I go traveling, or I get them as gifts because people know I collect them now. And I think I have 11 decks of cards. So I try to use one every stream to decide like how many minutes we're going to be sprinting for in our final sprint. This is a little fun show and tell time. And yeah, they're very, very gorgeous. So I'm going to shuffle these a little bit while we want to keep chatting. I really do like this deck. It's like nice and slick. They shuffle really well. I can't shuffle like the two-handed way because my hands are a little small. Ooh, have I seen Theory 11 ones? No, I haven't. In fact, the Theory 11 does not ring any bells in my brain. What is Theory 11? But I normally get them when I go traveling or when other people go traveling and they give them to me. So unless Theory 11 is a place, I'm not likely to have them. But I also have, I have ones from the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. I have some from Prague, some from Mexico. These are from Germany. I have another deck from Germany as well. And I have some Vlogbrothers deck of cards. I got one with Flowers of the Southeast. I got some Studio Ghibli cards. It's quite a diverse collection. I got a card deck about the national parks and forests. That's a pretty deck. I think I also have the Avengers card deck, and that one is not like a place that I traveled to, unless you count Walmart as a place that I've traveled to. But yeah, that's how that went. Theory 11. Oh, I see. So it's like a place online that sells cards. Let me look at them. It's a playing card store in Magic Trip. Ooh. These look so good. Oh my god. Even just the boxes. Like, are you kidding me? Hold on. I think I have this card deck. Let me share this. I think I have this Avengers one. Do I have it? Will they show it to me? I think I have this one. Is it gonna load? I think I straight up have this. I'll be right back. To confirm. Oh, wait, you didn't see the tab. Let me go ahead. Here's the tab. I think I have this. I'm gonna go see if I have it. Ha, you see? I do. I has it. Right there. That's it. That's the one. So I do have it. Apparently I do have some from Theory 11. And this one's cool, but it's not the one I chose for today. But it is like a very pretty box with like this foiling, and it's like matte. It's cool. I didn't even know it. I do have Theory 11. Yeah. That's what's up. And we are gonna pick 4 cards. Yes, Walmart is a place I can travel to. I'm gonna pick 4 cards, and then that's how long we're gonna be sprinting for. I am 100% gonna be just playing Pokemon. Just so you know. And I'm gonna cut the deck, and we're gonna pull 4 cards. And if someone would like to keep math for me, I would be very grateful, because hosting and doing math at the same time is a little difficult for me. Here we go. Ooh, okay. That's a 10. The 10 of bells, or ornaments, spheres, or what balls, like whatever you have. I'm gonna call them bells. I think they're bells. So we got 10 minutes. That looks like a big number. Ooh. It's an 8. The 8 of leaves, vines, ivy, unsure, but it's quite pretty, quite nicely illustrated. A 6, which is actually the lowest card in the deck, except for the ace. 6 of hearts. Very nice, very nice. And I'd love to get like a face card for this one. And we did. Okay, so this is the ace, and this is a 1 with the inebriated baby. Like, is that a Stein? Is that a Stein? And is this a baby, or is it just a man with a baby face? It's the ace of acorns. I don't. Is it a baby? Is it a baby? It's got dopey eyes and a full face of makeup. I have no idea. It's so confusing. So we have this many, which is 18 plus 7, which is 25. I think it's 25. Yes, 25. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Because I think this game is about matching couples and like gardens somewhat. Like I've read a little bit of like try to research what this game is. So if this is Cupid, that makes a whole lot more sense. That makes more sense. Yeah, wait, hold on. The 6 is confusing because it's 9. Is it 9? I mean, it's technically 12, but it's like, I think it's a 6 because the heart is on the bottom. 12, yes, it does have 12, so it's confusing, but it's repeated, and they're all repeated. I'm not sure why they just are. Maybe you're supposed to like match cards, and you can do it on like top and bottom. I don't know how this game is played. I think it's pretty neat though. Yeah, it might be Dionysus or Bacchus, whatever you have it, but it's a bit confusing. What's the title of the deck? This is, I mean, it says Fent, but this is like, this is the company that I bought it at. It's where I had my internship over the summer. This style of deck is called, I think it's called Hearty Carty. That's what it is in, so I don't know how to say it in, okay, card game with over, under, night. I don't know. It requires more research. I think it is for a specific game, but it's a very common game because I saw this style of deck not only in Germany but also in Prague, and they were just like there, like around. And actually, I didn't see any normal card decks. Like I saw this, at least in the gift shops I was at, but like my Prague, the deck that I got from Prague, it says Hearty Carty on the side, and I think there's some game you're supposed to play with it, but I have not researched, nor do I know what exactly you're supposed to do with it. But that's just the way it is. Let's live in the mystery, or you can research it on your own time. But I'm gonna go ahead and reset this timer to 25 minutes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and getting stuff done and being productive. I'm not going to forget to submit my application today. I'm just going to take a little break, take a little pause from it. I did finish my application for my exam. I did finish my exam, so that's great. Okay, this is ringing a bell. Unternight und Obernight is how you might say it in German. But yeah, okay, so it's good to know if they're specifically German suited. That's interesting. But I find it weird that the numbers only go from 6 to 10. Like, I don't know why the numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5 are cut out. Do not know. Do not know. I know it's so weird. Like we mostly think of like the Western style of cards as like the ace, heart, diamond, and clubs, right? And it's just like I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. Yeah, I'm sure there is like specific types of games you can play with this, and it's just like regional to Europe, like something new I never discovered. I thought it was so strange when I got it. I was like, okay, so it's less cards, but like it was just confusing. But you know, we live and we learn. With the mystery, we learn new things. Let me go ahead and set up this. That's the wrong screen. Give me the timer. Let's share this tab instead. That should have worked. And yes, friends, let us have our final 25 minutes of the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me. And keep an eye out for my next streams. And oh, I've also I'm almost finished editing a video. So expect to see that sometime this weekend. It will be my October, November monthly wrap-up video, and that will be coming out as soon as I finish editing it, basically, which probably means tomorrow or Sunday. All right, let's start our final sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right, everyone, that was the end of our sprints for the day. The sun, I can see it, there's just a little bit left. It's setting. Yeah, that was a good time. I was playing Pokemon. I beat Team Galactic for the first time, which is about, like, I'd say 15% of the way through the game, maybe even less than that. I don't really remember how much game there is in a Pokemon game, but I have defeated the first gym, and it's the encounter after that. That's what I've done. And so yeah, more discussion about the Ober and Unter card game. Yeah, and interesting. I just so happened to be in the place where I was. Hi, Lady Neo. You were just joining us for the outro of today's stream. It's nice to see you, though. Friends, I must end the stream, but I will be having a video coming out either tomorrow or Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. And live stream, most likely 7 p.m. on Tuesday, like normal. And leaving your title page of chapter 23. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you guys so much for joining me, friends, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.